Hi there and welcome back. You can find them on the internet, you can find them here on YouTube many times. IKEA hacks. But what's behind all this hype and do they really work? Let's find it out. Today I'm turning this Kallax shelving unit into a workbench or a workstation here for this dressing room. The idea is to use it for folding sweaters or for organizing laundry or maybe even for ironing clothes. The plan is to add wheels to this shelving unit and to mount a countertop on top. So let's see if it works. The reason why I mentioned in the very beginning, let's see if it works, is that this material, this Kallax IKEA stuff, is not solid wood. It's just cardboard. And if you want to adjust this Kallax shelving unit, or if you want to assemble anything to it, you have to cope this problem that this stuff is completely hollow. Let me show you. See? I told you so. I mean, it's just cardboard. You can even see through it right now. And the problem will be to mount our wheels to this stuff because there is no meat for screws or anything. But hopefully we will manage. Houston, we've got a problem. This hammer did not just go through this board, but through the next one as well. Oopsie. But what I wanted to show you is that this is just cardboard and inside there is even more cardboard. As I said, it's absolutely just hollow stuff.
I found the idea for this project here on YouTube. It was a video with a short and catchy title, IKEA Kallax Kitchen Island Hack. And I thought, hey, that could be a good idea for our new dressing room. So I drove to the next IKEA store and bought this Kallax unit for 60 euros, the countertop for 80 and 4 wheels in our local hardware store for around 20 euros. In total that would be 160 euros or 190 US dollars. Quite cheap for a new piece of furniture. According to Bob Ross, these are just happy accidents. Before we can start, we have to find the top plate of the Kallax unit. Of course, it's the last board in the box. And in this box is the countertop. To attach the countertop later on to the Calyx unit, it's quite a good idea to drill the holes first before you assemble the unit. Later in this video you'll see the reason why. And now the right way round. Mark the exact position of the two boards before you drill. My plan is to fix the countertop to the shelving unit with these screws and washers. Here on the corner of the whiteboard there is at least some kind of meat to drill. Four screws in each corner should be enough to keep the countertop in place later on. Now we can start the regular assembly process. When you screw these do-it-yourself furnitures together, do you start by sorting the different screws and pegs, or do you prefer searching for each screw and dowel, like me? Do you read the instructions? Because I usually don't. Leave me a comment. A happy accident to hide.
So the shelving unit itself is done now. The next step is to mount these rolls to the shelving unit, and if you screw them into this position, the problem is that they might tip a little bit. To avoid this, I'm using these felt stickers that come with the package, and I simply just take the roll and stick one of those stickers to this plate, and by doing this I can screw it to the shelving unit, and there is no tipping anymore, there is nothing wobbling, whatever. Let's get started. By the way, I feel a little bit like in the Sesame Street here, behind the shelving unit. Anyway, let's get started.
While screwing corner by corner, I started to doubt that my smaller plywood screws would guarantee a strong bond between wheels and furniture. Then I discovered these set screws that come with the package, so I changed my plan. And it works. So far.
Eine Flasche. Jetzt müssen wir noch die Platte hochholen. Dankeschön.
Now you can see why it was a good idea to pre-drill the holes for the bolts. For hiding socks and other small items, I bought these rattan boxes. Color and size-wise, they should fit perfectly. Here we go. And this is the finished project, including happy accidents. It fits into this corner of the room and is movable in case we should have to use it somewhere else.
So now that it's done, my final thoughts on this. Does it work? Yes, it does. Is it easy to install? Yes, it was. I mean, it was something like 2 hours, 2.5 hours to assemble everything, so that was quite easy. Does it make sense? I mean, in this case it does. So the only purpose is to stay here, and from time to time we will roll it to the other corner of the room because we have to vacuum or whatever. But I mean, therefore it works. But as a workbench in a workshop or something like this with a bumpy floor, this will never work, because right now these rollers just stay in place because gravity forces them to do so. But I wouldn't move it too much. Anyway, so yeah, that was our IKEA hack project for this week, and see you all next week. Until then, stay safe and stay healthy.